Okay, everyone. Okay, February 28th, we want to welcome all of you to the page today. Give you a quick little update on what happened today. So today was court. Our oral arguments went this morning at 11, ended at 12 o'clock. And I think our attorneys did a really good job. Some of the things that came up were really the argument focused mostly around the Administrative Code 12-126, which is the code that pays for, basically it says that the city has to pay for our insurance and what that's about. So that's really what the main focus was. The judge did say that he was going to try to get us a decision by Friday, so keep your fingers crossed that that actually happens. And in the recap afterwards, between the attorneys, Madeline, Michelle, and Ralph and I, the attorney said that, no matter which way this case goes, whether we win, we lose, we need to be prepared, like we've been saying to you in going to appellate court. If we win, which we have a good feeling about, the city's definitely not going to let this go because it's a real big chunk of things. And they're going to want to make sure that they've exhausted this, as well as the Alliance and the MLC would want their voices heard as well. In that arena, though, it's a little bit different. Today, you had our attorneys arguing with the city, two attorneys, the Alliance, and the MLC. In the appellate court, though, a little bit different. This judge was a little bit more lenient on giving them a little bit more time to speak than I guess we would have liked. That the argument really should have been between us and the city, but it spoke volumes when the city attorneys didn't really have too much to say today, and the argument was more between the Alliance and the MLC and us. But as our attorneys did mention, they have a lot to gain financially with this. So, of course, they were going to be more vocal. Anyway, so we just want to bring you up to date with that. And we also have an ask. And I'm going to pass this microphone to Michelle so she can show you some of these things. And as she's speaking to you, I will, I guess at the appropriate time, if I can coordinate this, we'll also pull up the images so that you could see more clearly exactly what we're looking for. So get ready to go back in those attics. Go ahead, Michelle.
All right. I know in the past you guys have been awesome, and you guys always send me tons and tons of stuff. So we're going to be a little bit more specific this time. Okay. So again, preemptive strikes so that we're not in a rush and I have to file through thousands of documents and I don't want to waste your time, having to dig through everything. So we need specific things. Now, we did ask for rate charts, okay? And you guys were great, sent me tons of pictures. So you guys sent me a bunch of these. These were the health plan rate charts, okay? Changes, these were usually mailed to the retirees or sent with your paycheck stubs back in the day, okay? I got rate charts all the way back to 1997 moving forward, okay? What we're asking for is rate charts anywhere from 70s all the way up to 1996, okay? I don't need anything after 96. I have a ton of them, okay? So, yeah, so that's what's up on the screen now. So, again, you guys are awesome. I got about 100 of them. But, again, I need 70s all the way up to 96 if you can. So dig through those boxes, dig through those files, dig wherever you have to, okay? Get them to me at the org address and, I'll go through them and please make sure they're clear copies because there were a lot, but I can kind of decipher what they were and a lot were duplicates, which was fine. And I know there was nothing before 97. So, but again, so please just get me nice clear copies so that, because I know what I'm looking for. So again, you guys were great with this, but again, we need another ask and a little more specific. Okay. So moving on.
And sometimes clarify as well, these are small ones that were put into an envelope, usually with your pay stub, but it may be a full size sheet or it might've been something you printed up.
Correct. Because again, we know the bigger ones came with the later years, like the ones you see on the OLR, site, and those are like the 2000s and the 90s. Yeah, but again, specific up until 1996 is the cutoff date on the health rate sheets for those. Then we come to, and I know you've seen these are the summary program descriptions, okay, for New York City. Now, there's 2 books that are out there, okay? So you have the SPDs, as they're called for short. Now, you have the regular SPDs, okay, that tells about your pension, but these specifically, like this one's an old one, okay? This is from 1983. So this is the Employee Health Benefits Program, or they look like this one, okay, which is the summary program description, and it will say Health Benefits Program on it, okay? So we're looking for this type of book. Okay, so anywhere, again, 70s up until 1999, because you guys have sent me ones in the past, up until like 2000 and forward, except for the occasion, 1983, that Marianne showed up there. I even had some tiny little booklet that was like 1973, and you know what it looked like? It looked like those coupon booklets, like when you buy a new car, and they give you the little coupons in there. Right. It was, a little booklet, so yeah. So again, but it has to say Health Benefits Program, the SPD. Okay. I guess we're having a little technical difficulty there. So yeah, I appreciate it. So if you do have these books, okay, and again, they come in different shapes and sizes and colors, and and again, those specific years. So the SPDs for the health benefits program, 70s up until 1999, the health plan rate charts. Where'd my rate chart go? No, oh, it looked like that. No, wait, here it is. Okay, I got papers all over. Okay, these rate charts, again, different sizes up until 1996. Let me know, send them to me, okay? And if you do have the booklets and you know how to scan, you can scan them for me. Again, there's a lot of minutia in some of these books, so I don't expect you to scan like 100 pages, okay? Somebody actually did, and I had to break it down into 3 sections because you can't email one full document unless you know how to zip, okay? So reach out to me, tell me, I have this book, take a picture of the cover. So before you try to do it, let me know, and I will say this is what I need from that book, and I will walk you through on what is needed, okay? So thank you. Again, preemptive strike, so we don't run around like a bunch of chickens without their heads trying to gather all this information, okay? Thank you, guys.
And in closing, we're also looking for any other booklets, Medicare supplemental coverage or individual plan booklets from around that same time frame, from around the late 70s into the late 80s. In this booklet on page 5, it does refer to for Medicare eligibles to look at your individual plan booklets. So whoever sent this to us, we're gonna have to remember who this was that sent us this booklet. If you recognize that you sent this to us, please reach back out, because we have like a million emails to go back and search to find who you were. So if you were watching this and you sent this to us, please reach out to us. nycOrgOfPublicServiceRetirees@gmail.com. Michelle would love you for reaching out so she doesn't have to search the database and figure out who the heck sent this to us. But this booklet does mention that there were, in addition to this, it refers you to, it says on page 5, under Blue Cross, it says, the plan summaries above do not apply to Medicare supplemental coverage. See the individual plan booklet for supplemental benefits. So we are hoping that the person that had this since 1983, that you have those other booklets, or someone else does from that same year. If you have that 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, please let us know ASAP. Super huge. So I think that's basically our message today. And unless anyone has anything else to offer, we'll keep this short and sweet. But hang in there. We're going to be given some more information shortly. We're hoping that the judge will, will make a decision sometime on on Friday. Please continue to donate to our legal fund. Our January bills have not yet been fully paid. We have February coming up since we're going into March, and then we need to prepare for the appellate case. So, and like we said, the appellate case is for whether we win or we lose. That there's, we're going to either have to defend it because we know the city, if we win, the city is definitely going to challenge this. And this also lays the groundwork, the foundation for going forward, because we already know the city and the unions are not going to stop. This is just the tip of the iceberg. They never expected us to challenge this. All of us to come together to unite under this one cause, especially with no organization head or, a union, quote unquote. So never underestimate a retiree, right? Anyway, unless anyone has anything else to offer, I'm going to say have a good afternoon and replay this video. If you find anything that we've asked you for, please contact Michelle at the organization email, nycOrgOfPublicServiceRetirees at gmail.com. And we will figure out how to glue these two videos together and upload them into YouTube and then send them out via email. So now that I screwed that one up, I will try to figure that part out. Hopefully Carmine will help me, and we will get that sewed together and then put in the email for those non-Facebook people. So, but thank you for being on this ride with us. This is not over, so hang in there with us, and everyone enjoy your day. And to everyone here, have a great afternoon. Thank you.